Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So for you out there that is new to my channel, my name is Vivian. I am a professional counselor and a life coach. Okay, so we started a series on how to secure your family from sexual influences and harassment, and it's been amazing. So if you have not seen the first series, please go check it out. How to secure your family from sexual influences and sexual harassments, part 1. Okay, so this is the part 2 because it's a kind of long. I'm actually also going to do part 3, so go look for part 1, and then after this you watch out for part 3. Okay, but before we dive into what we have today, please remember to subscribe to our channel. We promise you amazing content. We talk about things about parenting. I've been in the field of counseling for some time now, and working with teenagers has been something I've been doing from after my youth service, like about 10 years now. So some of the things we share with you are first-hand from these teenagers and things we hear during counseling, so we'd like you to run with them. Okay, but if you have any other opinion or any other option or any other thing you think you can do that works for you, it's also very fine, right? So quickly, like we say, subscribe to our channel, click on the notification button so that once we upload you will get to see the content first, and then like this video, write on the comment section. Like we said before, now again, it's going to make YouTube to it's going to allow you to make this video visible to many people, and I'm sure you agree with me that this message or this content is what people need this time, where sexual harassment and sexual cases are very prevalent. Okay, so please kindly like. The more you like, the more you write on the comment section and share it, the more YouTube will make it visible to as many as possible. Do the work of an evangelist. God bless you. Thank you. So let's quickly go into what we have right now. So we're still on the series. We talked about 5 tips before now. We'd like you to go get it, but today, still on how to secure your family from all forms of sexual influences and sexual harassment. Today we have another 5 tips, and the first one is for you to censor your family, friends and neighbors. We are telling you this for free, like first hand. Okay, so it's not enough for you to say, okay, I've got these good neighbors. What is your criteria of calling them good neighbors? Okay, so you have to do your assignment, you have to do your homework. Check, do they have the same value with your family? How spiritual, how dedicated? What do they support and what do they not support? They could be your neighbor, they could be your family friends, you guys already know before now. But before you allow your children to start going there to either play with their kids or whatever, censor it like a thorough homework. Seriously. So don't assume and don't take anything at face value or like, it's okay. No, we know many kids when they were young, about 3, 4, 5 years, they started to masturbate because they were going to their friend's house or their neighbor's house. Their mom allowed them, and mothers like, oh God, I'm tired, like these kids are disturbing me, let them just go. They are going into a pit. Okay, and I'm sure you don't want that for them. So get this first tip. Make sure you censor your family, friends and your neighbors before you allow your kids mingle with them or interact with them on a deeper level. Is that fine? The second tip is that visitors, including blood relations, should have their separate rooms to sleep. So you have a visitor, you have probably your relation of any kind or a friend or whoever that comes around. Please don't be quick to allow them stay with your children. Please. Yes, you might say, am I not kind? I am very kind, but you can't be kind to now affect your own self. Okay, you don't want to know how some people have really gone bad. Maybe someone you knew before, you don't know what they have gone into right now, and then you are allowing them into your children's room and you won't know what will happen at night. Okay, so let them have a separate room. If there is no space, they should manage any alternative, probably stay in the sitting room or something. You don't be quick to push any visitor into your children's room. Please, that is very, very important. Just do it. Okay, but if they are, for instance, a male relation, you could just push them to the guy's room. Okay, if it's a female visitor, they should go to the girl's room or something. But by all means, I cannot cover all the scenarios. you know, people have different family settings and spaces and all that. I can't cover it, but the bottom line is for you to be on your toes, to know what to do part time when it comes to a visitor sleeping in your house. When I say a visitor, anybody outside your nuclear family, yourself, your husband or your wife and your children is a visitor. Okay, so be careful about that. Then the third tip for you to guard against sexual influences and harassment that happens in many homes today is that sleeping over in your house should be minimized and monitored. You got that right? Yes. People sleeping over, bringing people to sleep over, maybe friends or whatever, it should be minimized. If you must allow it, it must be monitored. You don't want to know what happens in the night. You're allowing somebody, hey, they are just friends. This is his friend, my daughter's friend, my son's friend, and they're just sleeping over. Sleeping over should be minimized. Or you just see someone randomly be like, okay, there is no shelter for this person. Can we just take in this person for a few days or a few weeks or something because you are kind? We are all kind, but the whole world has gone haywire right now. So we just have to be very careful. Okay, so minimize it. You go pay for a hotel for the person, whatever you can do, but to bring someone to stay in your house when you have kids, you just have to be very careful. Okay, minimize it and then monitor, check what is happening. Be on your toes. Okay, the fourth tip for today for you to guard against sexual influences and sexual harassment in your home is that nobody should call your children my wife or my husband. I hear this a lot and parents allow it. Some parents are even happy about it. Now I'm talking about the case of a mature adult calling a kid his or her wife, his wife or her husband or something. Seriously, it's high time we started to say no to this. This is how it starts. People's mindset now. What goes on in people's mind now, you don't want to know. Okay, and these kids, of course, you know, they are already exposed to many things via internet and all that. So when you are saying my wife, of course, you and I know the major role of a wife or a husband. It is sexual intercourse. So calling the child my wife, my husband, is sending a message of, oh, that role of a partner, a sexual partner. I'm telling you what we are seeing in the field. You should take it seriously. Just politely tell the person, please, please, please don't call my child your wife or your husband. Please, I don't appreciate that. Okay, that is being assertive. It's your life. They are your children. You have to guard them and you owe them that responsibility even before God. Okay, so nobody calls your children my wife, my husband. Stop it politely. Is that fine? Then the next one is no one carries them on their laps. Yes, some people are fond of it. They see little children, they carry them. I've witnessed some with my 2 eyes. You don't want to know. I've witnessed some. I saw this guy carrying this girl on his lap. Someone I know. I think it was even in church or something. And he was rubbing the girl's body on his lap. You know, I was seeing the movement. I wasn't comfortable. I had to confront it somehow. Seriously. So you don't want your child to start being sexually active on time. So dissuade it. You know, say no to it. Just politely, like I said before, and tell them, please, please, sorry, we don't allow people carry our kids on their laps. You could just maybe hold them their hands or something. You have to do that. Okay, it's very important. All right, no one carries your children on the laps. And then the last one for today that looks like the first, this second to the last one, is that they shouldn't give people full hugs. Especially your teenage children. I talk about this a lot. Tell them, as a teenager, you already have breasts and all that. You just say, oh, uncle this, oh, brother this, Mr. this. Just go and hug. Food. Okay? It's sending the wrong signal. You might want to tell me, but they are innocent. Yes, I know. But some people are getting that message. People receiving the hug are getting a negative message, or sometimes even themselves might receive a signal from that body that will make them to either become attractive sexually or something. So what I advise is 180-degree kind of hug, like hello. Even me, I try to hug people more like that, except maybe it's your spouse or something. I'm sure you guys are getting these gist. They are simple tips, so they are no big deal, but they help to guard against sexual influences and harassment. This is how it starts. And most times I'm talking to teenage mothers, pre-teenage mothers. Okay, your child is 7, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years and above, 13. Please, you have to be on your toes in rearing these children. All right, so I'm going to stop here, but I tell you that we are going to have part 3 on how to guard against sexual influences and sexual harassment. Please kindly take this very seriously, run with these tips, and then you will start to see that you're already doing your part. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video, the part 3 of how to guard against sexual influences and sexual harassment. Thank you for listening. Love you. Bye.